Hello and welcome to this London Museum development video. I'm Alec Ward, and this video is going to be giving you an introduction to digital strategy, where to start a strategic approach to digital. So the importance of digital has very much come to the forefront for the heritage sector during the pandemic. From the practicalities of working remotely to the challenges of engaging online audiences, digital has been integral but not necessarily always strategic. There have been many surveys, reports, and projects highlighting the need for heritage organizations to be more strategic in their use of digital. From DCMS's 2018 Culture as Digital report to the National Lottery Heritage Fund's DASH report, which was published in October 2020. But with the rush to do digital that the pandemic has brought for many organizations, the importance of a strategic approach is often left by the wayside. Even though the move to digital hasn't been entirely strategic, it doesn't mean that we can't act more strategically going forward. But where to start? There are a number of excellent resources, reports, and guides available for the sector focused on encouraging a more strategic approach to digital. But it's daunting to just dive in. If you're based in a museum, your regional museum development team will likely be able to help you. With some regions, like our team in London, for instance, offering direct support for your digital work. Developing a strategic approach to digital should be seen as a journey. It's not something that happens overnight. Hopefully, this rundown will give you some insight on the places to start your journey and how you can develop your thinking as you move forward. Firstly, why take a strategic approach to digital? It's the best way to make the most of your resources. Digital has the potential to help you extend the reach of the resources you already have if used in the right way. It can also help you achieve any strategic aims and objectives that your organization might have. The key is to focus your use of digital towards those aims. And part of that focusing effort means that you'll be looking for where digital provides the greatest opportunities for your organization. Maybe you have a very strong in-house events program, which you could look to deliver digitally, or perhaps you have great images of interesting and unique collections, which you can share online. And through that more focused strategic approach, you'll get a better understanding of the digital stuff that you are doing, and you'll get better at doing the stuff that makes the greatest strategic impact on your organization. And you'll also be doing less of the stuff that misses the mark. So where to start in developing your strategic approach to digital? A light touch place to start is the Digital Culture Network's Introduction to Digital Strategy. And I'll quickly just say that all of the links that are highlighted in this presentation are also available in the information section below this video. So Digital Culture Network's Introduction to Digital Strategy is a short, simple read, which will give you lots of food for thought as you start considering a more strategic approach to digital. That introduction works as a great starting block for a more detailed introduction, which CogApp's free Digital Strategy for Museums guide provides. I've pointed a number of organizations towards this guide as it's ideal for getting a basic overview and understanding of the entire subject. Once you've started the groundwork and you're getting nearer to the point of building your strategic approach, it's important to have an understanding of the areas that digital will have the greatest impact on your organization. Charity Digital has an excellent digital code of practice, which is a great resource for understanding some of the key areas that your strategy could focus on. It highlights the importance of leadership, for instance, or of audience or the culture around an organization's approach to digital. It's particularly useful because we don't know what we don't know. And this resource really helps broaden your understanding of the areas that digital touches within your organization and the necessity of bringing them into your strategy. Charity Digital also have created a short checklist to help you develop an understanding of how digital relates to your organization. And it's helpfully focused around the pandemic as well, which is particularly useful for organizations that have taken the plunge into doing more digital work because of COVID. For a more focused look at the areas in which digital will impact your organization, the Digital Culture Compass Tracker tool can give you a very detailed overview. The tracker, which is part of the Digital Culture Compass, commissioned by ACE and the National Lottery Heritage Fund, helps to give an overview of all your digital activities and how they relate to your strengths and weaknesses and to your organization strategically. By completing the toolkit, you'll have an understanding of your digital strengths and weaknesses and the areas you need to improve. By putting in a bit more time and effort, it can be really useful as you're starting to form your ideas around your digital strategy. You could also check London Museum Development's training video, which we developed and delivered in partnership with the Museum of Freemasonry to help you use the tool, which is available on our YouTube channel. Once you've got that introduction and you're on your way to start developing your strategy, Culture 24's Digital Pathways platform is an excellent resource bank to start looking for guidance on all things digital. Pathways provides people working in and with museums with the tools and knowledge that they need to build their digital skills. And it can help to improve the quality and effectiveness of your digital activities, those that are strategically important for your organization. The National Lottery Heritage Fund also have an excellent resource page with a section focused specifically on digital strategy. But there's lots of other helpful digital resources within that page as well. And we at London Museum Development, we have our own program of digital support through the Digital Futures program, as well as our YouTube channel, which is where you're at the moment. And another avenue of support is through the Arts Council's Tech Champions, part of the Digital Culture Network, who are able to support across the arts with various aspects of digital work. And they also, as well, have an excellent resource bank. A final stop on your journey to a more strategic approach to your use of digital, you can find that in this year's Culture 24's recently published report for Europeana on digital transformation. The report has a focus on instilling digital confidence within the workforce, and it does a great job of breaking down terminologies and language, which can sometimes be a major barrier in the world of digital transformation. Whilst the report may not be your first stop on your journey, it's a fantastic resource as you begin to advance your thinking around digital within your organization. And it brilliantly highlights the importance of the people, particularly in leadership, within the process of your digital transformation. Unfortunately, there's no silver bullet when it comes to developing a digital strategy. Each organization is unique, and what works for one may not work for the others. But these resources, reports, guides, and tutorials, which I've briefly highlighted in this video, will help you out at different stages of your journey. I think the key, particularly for smaller organizations, is to start small, work smart, but aim big. So thank you very much for watching this really quick introduction to digital strategy and the resources and toolkits that are available to help you on your journey. I hope you found it useful and interesting, and don't forget to check out the rest of our YouTube videos.